resources and giving it to enterprise insurance and other companies without accounting for anything or without the Office of the Special Prosecutor has listed about 78 charges against Ken Ofori-Atta. The Economic and Organized Crime Office has listed these 10 charges. And above all, the National Investigation Agency has also got its own charges. What it means is that multiple institutions and Ken continues in the United States to say that it's avoiding justice. And we want to indicate that the U.S. through the ambassador in Ghana must ensure that Ken is returned to the princess of Ghana so that they can face the justice and the people of Ghana. We can achieve for ourselves whether what he did is right or wrong. Please, Senior Deputy, who was chief of staff and still now chief of staff of that, as soon as he left the legislative, he was a constant guest at the Economic and Organized Crime Office. Always responding to issues of the stewardship of government and others. He didn't run away from the government because he knew that he has served his nation to the merit of his office. As we speak, the former Minister for Energy, the former Minister for Education, and the immediate past running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in the 2024 election is going through similar investigations at the various institutions of local, of OSC, and the National Investigation Bureau. They have not run away. No one has been seen yelling at them. Especially, so this Ken is actually not a chief. Right, women lose their lives. How long for now, I will request the police for handling this picket. But we reached a compromise that we do 2 weeks from today. Picketing daily. Thereafter, if Ken is not still blocked, then we can do overnight stay over. And that means that we will bring our mattresses, we bring our pillows, we will bring our cooking utensils, and stay at the princes of the United States Embassy at a certain time. They find the need to bring Ken Ofori-Atta.
You know, today, Secretariat in the US is making for over immigration. So, what happens if his proposed return or extradition processes are blocked? What happens next?
Well, he's not in because of the extradition. He's in because he's seeking what we call a permanent visa to stay in the United States of America. And that is why the immigration and customs enforcement of the United States arrested him, but they have overstayed his current visa. He's not eligible to afford them whether they grant permanent stay or otherwise. Whichever it is, whether they are granting permanent stay or not, he is still wanted by the laws of the Republic of Ghana. From the USA.
You know, youth unemployment is on the rise. There's so much hardship. Before, when you go to the market to buy stuff, you realize that they are being sold at a very high price. But currently, if you go to the market, what do you see? The dollar has what? The city has appreciated against the dollar, meaning our city is now strong. And we are all feeling good. So if in the previous administration, this is a man who has killed Ghana or Ghanaian, what do you expect? We shouldn't be hiding somewhere in the state. He should be down here so that justice can be meted out to him for the dozens of charges that have been leveled up against him. For instance, we know about conspiracy to commit procurement fraud, as well as causing huge financial loss to the state. And so, for that matter, he shouldn't be there chilling. He should be here to face the music And we want justice to be done, justice to serve the Ghanaian, the millions of Ghanaians who his stewardship has killed. That is the message we are sending across for today.
But according to official report, he had he went abroad to his medical it isn't like dead killing. He needed medical treatment.
So recently we heard that he's scared of coming down here because he thought that when he's here, somebody might attack him. So per what we have heard in the past, that he's there to seek for medical attention and try to, and what we are hearing now, when you can you just oppose the two? Does it make sense? There's something that he's hiding. That was just a they are using so that he can be there killing. Yeah, we want him back here. That's all we are calling for. That is enough for us. And we want the U.S. Embassy, the ambassador, to ensure that they deport him right here and now. If not, we are not moving here and then. We will be here, we will stay here, and ensure that the right thing is done, so that the Ghanaians, including myself, will be happy. That's all we are asking for.
Thank you very much.
I'm good. I'm in Ghana.
Yeah, you are in Ghana. So today, what?
But that's American embassy. So that's America. I can step into America and come back.
You understand?
Hey, why are you picketing today?
Where are we picketing today? We bring Ken.
There's the last thing we heard.
Ken went to the US. He's not back. The charges against him was 7 charges. He was holding a public press, and the Constitution says explicitly that you must live your stewardship.
Yeah.
So we are asking that in the spirit of oral, as we should recover all the Ghanaians voted of the government. The government wants to recover the loot so they can develop a country. So Ken, have it to hide, come back home. This must stay his visa, right? Or it's been revoked. What's doing there? When ICE arrests you, you're coming the same day. ICE arrested him about a week ago. So ICE is out there. You go back. You know, let's have a
We know he's caught.
today, yes. And we are optimistic that today the courts of the US will do the right thing, find him guilty of overstaying his visa as ICE says, and then he'll be brought back today. Then we stop.
So you don't think it's because of the extradition? That's why he's going to be caught?
No, there are two different things.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ghana government is asking for him to back.
Yeah. Remember the red alert issue?
That's one
Yeah.
thing. Number two is that he went out of it. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And he needs to be in that country as the behest of that country, agreeing that he will be there.
Yeah.
That's what the visa is all about.
Yeah.
So if you overstay your visa, then you will be handled as if your visa is revoked, you cannot stay in there. So whether it's extradition or deportation, we want him back home.
Okay. So how long is this going to be for?
It's indefinite. No, we are doing it indefinitely. And so Ken comes back home, we are going to be here. But we are not interested in, disturbing the neighborhood. But we don't want to interfere with embassies' work. There are lots of Ghanaians out there who are going out of Ghana for legitimate reasons. We are not going to even be part of that arrangement.
Yeah.
We want Ghanaians to go and watch the World Cup. We encourage Ghanaians to travel from Brooklyn. But when you go, you come back home. Like we want him back home, right? So we have agreed with the police that even though we were going to indefinitely protest, we'll do it from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's when the American staff are here.
Yeah.
So they hear a message every day and so Ken comes back in. But we'll do it for 2 weeks in the first instance. So we'll do it in tranches of 2 weeks. My case, the end of the expiration of the first we'll put in another application to start another convention, which will start at the expiration of the 2.
Well, we don't know the outcome of the court proceedings. Because if we want your decision to make it so, I mean, definitely.
As soon as the court sits today in the US, and we hear that Ken has been found guilty of the charges prepared against him by ICE in the US, and he's being deported, will announce to our protesters, no, I wouldn't even call it protesters, our Ghanaian citizens, that Ken is going to come. But we want to believe that Ken will come only when we see Ken at the airport and have been added over to Ghanaian authorities. So we'll go to the airport and we'll come. In the meantime, Ken is right here. You know the Cantonments Civil Aviation land. Ken Ofori-Atta has a mansion there. He lives to Fado's house. And Fado has apartments there. Allegedly. Baumia, no. Baumia has a house there, allegedly. Addison, the classic queen, you know, Ketepwa, and several others. As the music is saying, we will go there. We want you to take your cameras and go and see the luxury.
Is the building also part of the business that you're
No, Ken has a wonderful. This one is it is more comfortable than the detention camp where he is right now. So there's absolutely no reason why Ken wants to stay in the camp that is not as luxurious as that. Ken there's a home waiting for him. He's not homeless. Ken is not homeless. But he has enterprise insurance. He has data bank. He has an offshore tax haven company. And he has relatives here. He has his friends. He wants to welcome him home. Get an account. Let the family be good. The Ghanaians can happy for it.
Well, these are interesting. Yeah, we'll hopefully be seeing you as the day goes by.
I don't know how to
He's all right here.